When we think about attraction, relationships, and emotional connection, we often focus on the immediate and the surface level, how someone looks, how they speak, or how they behave in certain situations. However, true, lasting attraction goes much deeper than the superficial. It comes from an understanding of the core values and virtues that make us who we are, and these virtues align closely with Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to live with integrity, wisdom, and emotional resilience. The concept of forbidden compliments isn't just about saying something provocative or unexpected. These compliments are forbidden because they push against the grain of what we're typically taught to value and praise. Instead of focusing on external traits, they focus on deep-rooted qualities that require insight, emotional intelligence, and philosophical awareness to truly appreciate. So, how do these compliments go beyond the usual flattery? Let's delve deeper into their psychological impact and the role of Stoic thought in creating authentic connections. When you compliment someone's inner strength, you're not just pointing out that they've weathered difficult situations. You're recognizing that they've developed a profound resilience, something that is born out of trials, but also out of conscious effort. The Stoics believed that adversity was not something to be feared, but something to be embraced because it provided an opportunity for growth and self-mastery. Every challenge is a chance to cultivate virtue, and by acknowledging a woman's ability to remain strong during tough times, you are reflecting not just her past struggles, but her present ability to handle life with wisdom and courage. But what makes this type of compliment truly impactful is that it speaks to a woman's sense of self-worth. As modern society often teaches, strength is about physicality, toughness, or the ability to act as a protector. But Stoicism flips that idea. Strength isn't just about showing off power. It's about keeping your inner calm in the midst of chaos. It's about knowing that you can control your reactions to external events, even when the world feels like it's crumbling around you. When you recognize this strength in a woman, you're not just making a superficial observation. You're affirming the very qualities that she may have fought for in herself. This is the kind of recognition that deeply resonates with anyone because it feels real. It feels earned. As you explore this deeper psychological impact, think about how rare it is for anyone, woman or man, to be complimented for their inner fortitude. Most compliments revolve around external traits like appearance, attractiveness, or talents. But inner strength is not something that can be seen at first glance. It's something that requires patience to observe and an understanding of the ongoing journey that a person embarks on to cultivate it. Complimenting someone for their strength acknowledges the efforts they put into becoming who they are, and it also lets them know that they are valued for their depth and not just for their surface-level qualities. Next, let's look at the impact of recognizing a woman's intelligence. In a world where many compliments focus on looks or charm, complimenting someone for their intellect or unique perspective can be incredibly refreshing and powerful. Women, in particular, have historically faced the challenge of their intelligence being downplayed or overlooked. So when you compliment them for their mind, whether it's for their ability to think critically, to offer unique ideas, or to solve problems creatively, you are offering them validation for something that often gets ignored or discounted. The Stoic philosophers place great value on wisdom because they recognize that true wisdom wasn't just about accumulating knowledge, but about the ability to apply that knowledge in everyday life. Wisdom is what allows us to navigate the complexities of human emotions, to understand the nature of our desires, and to develop the kind of resilience we need to face life's difficulties. It's about clarity of thought and purpose. In complimenting a woman for her intellect, you're acknowledging these very Stoic principles. You're recognizing her ability to see beyond the surface, to analyze situations thoughtfully, and to contribute to the world in ways that are both practical and profound. Attraction is not just about admiration for someone's physical appearance. It's about finding their mind, their perspective, and their way of thinking to be equally captivating. And when you give a compliment based on this understanding, you invite a deeper, more meaningful exchange. You engage with her on an intellectual level, which transcends the usual banter or small talk that often fills everyday interactions. You start to share ideas, challenge each other's thinking, and grow together. One of the key aspects of Stoicism is self-awareness, the ability to know oneself, to recognize one's own limitations, and to strive for continuous growth. When you acknowledge someone's intelligence, you're not just recognizing a static trait. You're recognizing their ability to constantly evolve and learn. This type of compliment speaks directly to their desire for improvement and intellectual growth, which aligns with Stoic ideals of living in accordance with nature and reason. It's a compliment that encourages further personal development and fosters a sense of respect and admiration that goes beyond the physical or superficial. Then, there is the forbidden compliment that speaks to emotional independence. We live in a world where emotions often run unchecked, and the societal expectation is that we should wear our hearts on our sleeves. While emotional openness is important, Stoicism emphasizes a need to maintain emotional composure, or ataraxia, a state of inner calm that allows us to respond to life with clarity and rationality rather than emotional impulse. When you compliment a woman on her emotional independence, you're recognizing her ability to stay grounded, to regulate her emotions, and to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of control. In relationships, emotional independence doesn't mean detachment or aloofness. It means having the strength to stay true to yourself, to maintain your sense of identity, and to not be overly reliant on others for emotional stability. It's about understanding your emotions, processing them, and then responding in a way that reflects wisdom and self-awareness. Complimenting a woman for her emotional independence is a recognition of her ability to navigate her own feelings and the world around her without losing herself in the process. This type of compliment is powerful because it acknowledges her ability to manage her emotions without being swept away by them. It shows that you recognize her strength in creating a healthy boundary between herself and the world. In relationships, this is incredibly important, as emotional interdependence, where both partners are capable of maintaining their own emotional health, is key to building a strong, balanced, and lasting connection. The Stoic perspective on emotions teaches us that while we cannot control the external events that affect us, we can control how we respond to those events. Complimenting a woman for her emotional independence acknowledges that she has mastered this aspect of her life. It recognizes that she does not let external circumstances dictate her emotional well-being, which is a profound and deeply attractive trait. It's crucial to remember that these compliments are not about manipulation or control. They are grounded in the Stoic philosophy of respecting the autonomy and dignity of others. They recognize the qualities that are valuable in themselves, not for the sake of gaining favor or admiration, but because they speak to a deeper, more authentic connection. Complimenting someone on their inner strength, intelligence, or emotional independence is a way of showing that you see them for who they truly are. And in a world full of shallow interactions and surface-level connections, this kind of recognition is rare and profoundly powerful. Moreover, these compliments can lead to a deeper and more meaningful relationship because they allow for growth. When we compliment someone based on virtues, we invite them into a space where both parties can grow together, where both individuals can continue to evolve. The Stoic philosophy encourages self-improvement, not just for the sake of personal gain, but as part of a larger journey toward greater wisdom, understanding, and virtue. Compliments that recognize someone's strength or wisdom align with this journey, and in doing so, they foster a dynamic of mutual respect, admiration, and growth. In conclusion, the forbidden compliments that speak to a woman's inner strength, intellect, and emotional independence are not merely tools of attraction. They are expressions of deep admiration and respect. They acknowledge the qualities that are most enduring and valuable in any person: strength, wisdom, and self-control. These compliments go beyond the superficial, and in doing so, they create lasting connections based on authenticity, mutual respect, and the shared pursuit of virtue. And as Stoicism teaches us, it is in these connections that we find true flourishing, not just in romantic relationships, but in all human interactions.